very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. It's a brand new week, a brand new day. The day is almost gone, but we are here with a different feel to Sports Tonight. I have to start by saying a very big thank you to you for joining in, and also appreciate you for all the goodwill messages while I was away. I'm happy to be back, and I also want to say a very big thank you to the guys who held forth while I was away. Austin Okonakpan, Yemi Adebayo, Dumnodi Okonta, everybody that made sure that the show was going strong while I was away. But I'm happy to be back and feel so good to be on the show once again. My name is Toyin Ibitoye. Let me quickly introduce to you my partners on the program this Monday, and then I'll tell you what we will be doing on Sports Tonight this Monday. Tunde Koike joins me on the show. Happy fasting. Ramadan Kareem. I shouldn't have forgotten that. Ramadan Kareem. Today it's good to have you.
Is that why your beard is going
that's a new look.
No, actually, obviously, he hasn't been on the show in a while.
It's a new look. That's his new look.
Been there for a while, actually.
That's his new look. Oh, yeah, good to have you as well.
Yeah.
On the show.
Thank you so much, Tony. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be
on the other side of the divide?
Which other side?
Well,
this has always been the side.
No. You are the
There's
subject.
no other side.
You are the subject
of
of
the Ruben Abati.
No, please.
You are the subject of a lot of controversy over the past few days about what you said.
There are no controversies.
You are not the Abati of.
There's no Abati. There's no Abati. This is Sports Tonight. I've always been on this side, but we'll talk about all those issues later on. But let's give you an idea of what we're doing on the program tonight. In the next couple of minutes, we will be touching up on this one. Looks like a little joke, but maybe we should begin to count some seriousness to it. Diego Armando Maradona says he wants to be FIFA president. We'll talk about it in the next couple of minutes. We will also spend quality time, of course, to reflect on this man being FIFA president. I don't know whether you guys take this as serious or another Ginola gimmick.
I don't know. Ginola even looks a far better prospect than the legend himself. With all due respect, I mean, nobody can say anything about Maradona that has been said before. Legendary player, absolutely gifted, talented, genius, wizard. Name all the labels can be ascribed to this man. But he has had a huge blemish on his character. Issues having to do with
attitude,
drug use in the past, and unstable temperament. The man is not exactly the kind of person you want running for such a high office. Imagine in a FIFA boardroom, someone says something that he finds impolitic. He might decide to pick up a chair and throw it.
Finds irritating.
Or he might decide to pull out a gun and, he's over the years he's been guilty of erratic and undiplomatic behavior,
presidential.
Thank you.
Okay.
Not
I think
becoming.
that simplifies
thank you. Not becoming of a statesman. So I think
excellent footballer.
Let me just really borrow a proverb from me. When they say that all the animals with horns should step forward, and the snail too decides that
it depends on how you see the snails.
Is that category of
the tentacles of the snail. You could count it for horns as well. Anyway, that's an interesting story. But you can tell us what you feel about it. Diego Armando Maradona as FIFA president. How does that sound? Let me get your thoughts about it very quickly.
Well, I think Maradona just wants to test his popularity.
He's a very popular man.
Yes, popular on the pitch, but outside the pitch, like
popular within the football family.
Huge question mark. The last, his foray into the coaching career ended also in controversial circumstances when he took the Argentina national team to the World Cup in South Africa. You know how it ended. He had issues with the federation.
He also coached in Dubai.
Yes, he lasted for about 3 or 4 months. When they accused him
of fighting referees.
Yeah, fighting referees and
players and everybody.
And he even said that he can coach without strategy, without formation, without tactics. So
just throw 11 guys onto the pitch.
So I think the man should just let's see how far it goes. But I don't see him becoming FIFA president because a lot of people will be scared, of his character, his temperament. And
he won't get the votes.
He has not even shown that he has that administrative acumen. He cannot manage personnel.
He has to manage a club.
Yeah,
He's never been a club, as in to be on the board of directors of a club, have, oversee day-to-day management of a club, not talk of a global body like FIFA. The interesting part would be if his arch rival Pele too jumps into the fray. That would be interesting. There'll be plenty to write.
I pray that they don't come face to face.
All right, that's an interesting one, but let's hear from you. What do you feel about it? We'll talk about that as we go along. All right, let's come out to the main issue. The program tonight, of course, on a Monday, later on the show, today, Adepoju is somewhere in the studios, and we'll be giving a very comprehensive review to the Globe Premier League Match Day 13, games played over the weekend. We'll be doing a lot of that on the program later on. But before we do that, we will spend some time to talk about the state of Nigerian football. NFL President Amaju Pinnick was on Channel Television earlier today on our breakfast show, Sunrise Daily, and he said a lot about discipline in the team and the new thinking in the Football Federation, how the game will move forward. But we will also be spending some time to reflect on what is going on around our football. The other day, it was Vincent Enyama that was in trouble for security reasons. Then a few days after, it was Ogenye Onazi for the red card he got in the game against Chad. And when we thought that everything was going to die down, the coach himself, the big boss, Stephen Keshi, looks like he's also in some hot water this time around the Ivorian national team job, all right? So are these signs of discipline, or are these just signs of distraction that's currently going on? We'll talk extensively about all of these because these, for me, represent, the spine of your national team, the goalkeeper, Ogenye Onazi, and then, when you want to talk about what the spine of the Super Eagles is, it doesn't get any bigger than Vincent Enyama and Ogenye Onazi. And then the coach himself is also now in the mix. So we'll talk about it. Is this a sign of the discipline that we've been talking about that we want to restore to our national team, or is this just some distraction? We want you to talk to us as well about all of these issues as we go along on the show this Monday. All right, let's tell you that you can be a part of all that we're doing. It hasn't changed. The format is still the same. So please get ready to give us your own opinion to these issues as we raise them, as we watch all across the globe, online, real time, wherever you're watching us from. Those are the platforms showing on your screen of how you can send your thoughts to us on the show. On Facebook, on Twitter, those handles are active, and we want to be as interactive as possible. Of course, on YouTube, that's the address also showing on your screen, and www.channelstv.com is also there. Please follow us real time and let us hear your thoughts. Of course, to watch on your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, just click on m.channelstv.com. That app, you know about it already. So please take advantage of that and follow us. And it even gets better if you are able to download the Channels app on your Android, your iOS, your Windows, or their respective stores, and you are able to follow us on the show. All right? The show is global. It's everywhere at the same time. So we expect you to feed us back on all of these issues. And also talk to us. Tell us exactly where your thoughts are coming from and what you feel should be the way out of the little confusion. If it is, that it looks like we found ourselves in the last couple of hours. All right? So please get busy with us, and we would like to hear from you. Let's go on a quick commercial break. When we return from that break, we'll spend time talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Are we distracted, or are we being disciplined? Looking forward to the game against Tanzania. We'll be right back.